Hello again and welcome to the second video of our series how a computer works. So in this video I'm going to explaining you how actually computer expresses the data, or as you can say, what are the computer's languages. Computer's language is actually expressed in bits and spelled as, let me change the brush, it should be little smaller, yeah, bit. Computer actually uses bit. Everything in a computer can be, everything computer sends as data is sent as bit. So let me first say what is definition of bit actually is. Bit is bit actually is a thing that always has two possible state, two possible states, two possible state. But at any certain moment in space and time there will only be one state present. So there is two possible state, but only at certain time in space there is only one state present, state present, or you can also say visible. So computers also uses these bits, but they send this bit across them using electricity, and electricity in absence of electricity means 0, and a presence of electricity means 1. We'll be discussing how this presence of on and off electricity can be actually used to present data, but now let me just say that 8 bits can be used to make 1 byte, which has different possible state, which represent different bytes, represent different characters. So let me show you what these two pictures mean. In another type of physical bit is coins. Coins always have two possible state, which is the heads. In here the head is this part, and the tail, which actually is not the tail but the United States whatever empire, whatever. The coin always has heads and tails, but only one face can be seen, so either heads or tails, and that can be used to show yes, no, or on or off, which can later be expressed as zeros and 1. And here I have another example, which is the light switches. In here also there are only two possible state, either on, which is this, and either off, which is this. So this also has two states present. Computer uses this on and off to represent zeros and 1, which is later used to make bytes. So let me now give you a real life but old example. Here you can see is a previous, what is called, actually forgot the name, but it may be Morse's telegram machine. Telegram machine. Sorry if I am writing slowly, is because I am using a computer mouse, so it's not that accurate nor fast. So let me explain you how this actually works. In here you can see that here is a thing that is elevated in the air, and this thing has to touch this something electrical input, and if this let me call this head touches this part, then an electrical circuit which was previously open will now be closed, and then electrical signal can pass to the other part of the machine, and in that part here, using this type of mechanism, there will be a buzzing sound which will be captured as on, and if there is no buzzing sound, which will be captured as off, which will be as zeros and ones again using bits. So I guess you have now learned that computer uses only on and off or zeros and ones to represent all their data, and we'll be looking at how this actually works. But just take that computer uses bits, and bits are not actually, it does not mean that in computers now zeros and ones are flying around here and there. It's just a notation people have used to represent bits in a more shorthand shorthand way. So I guess that's all for today. If you have liked this video and want anything more to see, you can just comment, and please subscribe to our channel if you want more videos, and stay around for the next video in the series How Computer Works. To learn more, please read this book, But How Do It Know, written by Clark Scott. This is the same book I've been using to explain the computer terms, and in this book you will find all the subject in more details. To learn more, you can click on the link in the description, or just visit buthowdoitknow.com.